At its meeting on Wednesday, December 13th, the Arlington School Board voted 3-1 to endorse a proposal unveiled the week before by a committee of local residents, which urged that the Battenkill Supervisory Union remain an independent entity. Board Chairwoman Nicole Whalen was the lone dissenting vote. Board member Dawn Hoyt attended the meeting by a conference phone call, but had to leave the call before the vote was taken.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Aye.
Matt, what'd you say?
I'm an aye.
Okay. I'm a nay.
Motion passes
Matt,
3-1.
motion passes. We will move forward with the Section 9 report and present the proposal as requested by the study committee.
The school board is facing a deadline of December 26th to submit a proposal known as a Section 9 report, which states how the district plans to meet the mandated goals of Act 46, the state's education consolidation statute, in the absence of merger partners. That could be a problem for the Battenkill Valley Supervisory Union, since with only about 419 students between its member districts of Arlington and Sandgate, it falls well short of the 900 student minimum sketched out in Act 46. The Citizen Study Committee hopes to partially address that shortfall by enticing the North Bennington School District, currently part of the Bennington-based Southwest Vermont Supervisory Union, to join the BVSU as a pre-K through 12 school choice district. That would boost the student count to nearly 700, the Citizens Committee said. Their report, presented at the school board's meeting on December 6th before an audience of about 50 community members at the MAC Performing Arts Center, seeks a 5-year reprieve from the requirements that the BVSU join or merge with other supervisory unions, the two nearest being the Bennington-Rutland Supervisory Union to their north and the SVSU to the south, while developing an education curriculum that incorporates greater involvement with local businesses and nonprofit organizations. An arts component, added to the existing science, technology, engineering, and math curriculums, in other words, expanding STEM into STEAM, was also a highlight of their presentation. The board debated the options before them at their meeting on December 13th. Since the passage of Act 46 in 2015, the BVSU and its component districts had been unable to find suitable dance partners, and the most likely eventual destination appeared to be joining in with the BRSU. Up until recently, that supervisory union has had its hands full, creating the new Taconic and Green Supervisory District, as well as the recently approved Paulet and Rupert merger, and talks with Arlington, Sandgate, and the BVSU were delayed. Florence Belknap, a member of the study committee, said she was pleased by the board's decision.
I'm absolutely thrilled after months of hard work and thought, and that the board has recognized our work and that they are on board with it, and that we'll take this next step to try to maintain the BVSU. What I want the state board to understand is that this solves a lot of problems for them, especially if they consider North Bennington's Section 9 report. It takes a complication out of the SVSU, which could simplify that district and allow them. So it meets the state's goals because there'll be less boards in the SVSU, and maybe allow them to take a step toward pre-K through 12, one district, and then we can have North Bennington, and that'll work out beautifully. And I think our enrollment in the SVU will grow as well.
Board Chairwoman Nicole Whalen and School Superintendent William Basic described the next steps in the process.
Section 9 report that is required with a proposal or recommendation from the Arlington School Board to maintain our current governance structure is what will be submitted. That is input that we received from our informal study committee. That will be submitted. The Board of Education and the Secretary of Education will issue their statewide plan next summer. In that statewide plan, districts have an opportunity to, I'm going to say contest, but appeal the plan. I think there's a 90-day window of time that you can appeal the plan that they have issued, and then that will be finalized.
Yeah, so the state process is it's going to be a fun holiday, but we're going to get a report together. But this report's basically done. The study committee's been working since July. They submitted a report. If any of the public would like to view it, it's on bvsu.org, and then you go under the school boards, and there's an Act 46 link. There are all the minutes from the study committee, plus the study committee's report as well. So if anybody would like to view that report, it's online. That report then goes to the state. State then has 6 months, I think my math is correct, or by June they have to come out with what we call a statewide plan. So that's what a lot of the discussion was tonight. And one of the outcomes that people around the state have been predicting is the BVSU will close and they will assign us to either the BRSU or the SVSU. We're petitioning to keep the BVSU open. If the BVSU is allowed to remain open, then we're done. It's business as usual. If they assign us to the BRSU or to the SVSU, then there's a 90-day kind of plea period or appeal period to the State Board of Education, because the plan goes to the State Board of Education. So then after that 90 days, State Board of Education gets together, and by November 30th, they have to have a voted on statewide plan. And if we are still, if the appeal process works and the BVSU is around per the State Board of Education, then we're done. If they, again, place us in the BRSU or the SVSU, that decision is final, and on July 1st, 2019, we would be in a new SU and the BVSU would be dissolved. There is no plan and there is no way under Act 46 that the Arlington School District can be merged or to go away. So tonight's discussion was really about the Battenkill Valley Supervisors Union. The Arlington School District will exist, whether it exists in the Battenkill Valley Supervisory Union, the Bennington-Rutland Supervisory Union, or the Southwest Vermont Supervisory Union. There is no fear of the ASD, Arlington School District, being merged.
For the GNET TV News Project, I'm Andrew McKeever.